+5 defense skill. I mean, it's +7 dodge. 14, 13. Yeah, that's better. Good enough. We are looking mighty terrifying. I could use this workbench. 94. 97, 92. What about my armor? It's good. Wait, I could install a mod, couldn't I? Tinker. Cancel. Yeah, I would do that a little bit. Yeah, it's good enough. Just gotta go back upstairs. Oh, it doesn't auto climb. 2.
If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil?
Well, Parvati, they'll die.
Unexpected. Security.
Incoming!
Wow, turned steel into ash. I didn't even think that was possible. Dang, this guy had his head chopped off too, or blown off. Needless to say, we have inhalers for days. Matter of fact, should I turn up the difficulty? I don't think I can at this point. It was only like in beginning of the game type thing. Hard enemies and most experience. Can only be like at the start of the game. Okay, so maybe next time. Okay, so it was on this floor. I just have to go in the right direction to the routing switch. Okay. Before I do that, let me explore a little bit. Oh yeah, we were up here before, but it was blocked off. Okay. It's looking like it's gonna happen. I'm not sure what I should do. They both need the power. Sure, they might be free, but at what cost? They're no longer part of a society.
Once we do this, there's no going back.
I'm starting to get that feeling.
Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I mean, I wouldn't mind hearing your opinion.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once.
Really?
Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Reed tells me Edgewater's gonna die without workers in power.
Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
But they have a community too. We can't just... I can't just destroy what they built.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
This is so confusing.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
No, I'm glad you did. It put it into perspective, but... Not literally what I said.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
An irreversible procedure. They built their own community. They're not allowed to do that. Well, that reputation's going up pretty high. That was a hard choice. Of course she would delight in the suffering of that town if it's just one big... It's just one big slave camp. But, I mean... That was hard. Well, at least... Either way, I'll get to see what my decision does to the world. Let's go to the botanical labs. They're probably going to try to shoot me on sight, at which I'll just have to turn them to dust.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Thomas?
One of us want to go see what happened?
I know, I'm trying to think.
Adelaide's okay.
I should probably talk to her about it. Oh. Oh, so she engineered the plants to grow in the ground again. She's probably crying.